Ayame? Huh? What? Okay, sure thing. Yeah, leave it to me. Alright, I'll see you later. Is something wrong? Well... Huh? Hello, my name is Angelica. Everyone calls me Angie, and as you can see, I'm a beautiful gay drag queen. I used to be a manager at a gay bar, and now I'm a manager at a restaurant, Angel Meals. I'm raising my unrelated daughter, Ayame. I also live with her biological mother and my best friend Sumire too. We're a quirky little family. We're going to the airport to pick up Ayame from her field trip, but... Hello? Ayame? Huh? What? Okay, sure thing. Yeah, leave it to me. Alright, see you later. Is something wrong? Well... What?
All right, time to return to your tests. Please come get your exams as I call your name. All right, Watanabe-kun?
Coming.
Don't be so upset. Your score has gone up over 10 points from before. You just keep it up and you'll be getting A's in no time.
Okay. My name is Makoto Watanabe. I'm a 17-year-old junior in high school. The school that I attend is a famous prep school in the area, Lucky High School Academy. Most of the students that come here are people who want to go to a super famous universities or study from early in the morning until late at night. But honestly, I'm not very good at studying at all. I'm barely keeping up with this extremely difficult curriculum, and I'm always in last place for the academic scores. I got extremely lucky to get into a school in the first place like this. When I learned that I wouldn't be held back, I almost burst into tears with how happy I was. Why was I so interested in this school? Well, it's because of my parents.
Makoto, do you understand me right? You coming to this school is practically destiny.
Yes, ma'am.
Your father and mother and brother all went to MoniRobo schools and then got into MoniRobo University. They have been successful their whole lives because of that, but you failed your middle school entrance exams. There will be no next time.
Okay. My parents are people who only care about education, and as you can see, they forced me to go into cram school from an early age and took the entrance exam to get into the middle school. They used to say that if I didn't get into a MoniRobo academy, then I'd be kicked out of the house. I'm home, Mom.
Oh, Yuma. If you had told me that you were done, I would have come to pick you up. How was cram school today?
Yeah, it was fine. I got the highest scores on all my quizzes in cram school.
Wow, look at you, Moni Academy valedictorian. Makoto, you can stand to learn a thing or two from him.
Mom, you really can't be comparing Makoto and me. Everyone is dealt different hands when they're born.
Seriously, you two are both my son. How are you so different?
So yeah, it's super awkward and tough being in my house. My brother is someone you would call the definition of a genius. He was always fast to pick up things and his talent was literally just studying. He got into MoniRobo Academy with ease and he's always been at the top of his class. Because of that, no one really cared about me at all. It's a lot better than being nagged at all the time though, I guess. I mean, I worked my tail off though, so I was able to get into Moni Academy, but I'm always at the butt end of the scores. The teachers were all super excited for me because I was the shock young brother of the Watanabe. But they must have been real shocked when they saw my performance. Luckily, all the teachers are great people, so they do what they can to support me in the ways that they can, like making me do special curriculums for me to follow. That's why I'm able to push hard through homework that I can barely understand. Huh? Your cooking is so good, Watanabe! Really? I like to cook to take a break, you know? This is talent, man, damn! So yeah, apparently my cooking is apparently a huge hit. The teachers also praised me and said I had a talent for cooking. Cooking, huh? That could be fun. But my parents won't pay for anything outside of tuition from Moni Uni. Luckily, there are probably a lot of jobs related to food services, so I might just work right out of high school. Then one day, as I was pondering about my future...
Yuma is definitely going to be going to Moni Uni. How about we all go somewhere for the long holidays coming up, huh?
That's great. It's a good time for us to go somewhere like Hokkaido, I think.
That would be amazing. What do you think, Yuma?
Yeah, I can study anywhere.
This boy really just can't get his head out of his books. I'm so proud of how hard he works.
Hokkaido, huh? That sounds so nice. I'm sure that I'm just gonna be told to stay behind, though.
You get ready too, Makoto.
Huh? I can go too?
Yeah, of course.
I was honestly aware that my parents didn't love me at all, but the fact that they invited me out to go on a vacation like this means that maybe they did have something for me. Maybe an ounce of love? I just couldn't help but feel giddy at that fact.
The day of the vacation.
Man, I've never been outside the mainland before.
All right, let's get going. Here are your tickets, everyone.
Huh? I noticed that my mother only had 3 tickets worth in her hand, and I realized how stupid I was for being excited at all to begin with.
Why did you think that you could go on vacation? What kind of moron are you? Look, the only reason I brought you here is to show you reality. The only person who gets to go on vacation is the top of the class. Always perfect Yuma. You get to sit here and study while we're out having the time of our lives. Do you understand me?
So, you made me come here just to watch all you guys leave?
Whatever, just get studying. Let's get going, guys.
I just sat there and watched the three of them head out to go and have fun. I took a deep breath and sat on the bench. I'm so glad that I brought some extra money because I figured that I would use more on the trip. I couldn't bring myself to go home right away, so I kinda just sat there, staring at the people go by. And then a girl was walking back and forth, looking around all the place. Normally I'd be a little unsure of whether or not I should actually go and say something, but I had a lot of time on my hands, so... Is everything okay?
Oh, I'm kind of looking for something.
What you looking for?
It's souvenirs from my field trip. I think I left it on the bench while I was talking to my friends.
Ah, I see. That's why you're wandering around here like that, huh? Did you ask the airport staff if they know anything?
Huh? Oh no!
Usually there's a place where someone handles all the lost and found stuff, so you could go to them first. Let's go together.
Okay.
I took the girl with me to go to the Lost and Found Center, and we were able to find what she was looking for.
Thank you so much. You really saved my butt. I was just so caught up in trying to find the stuff that I dropped that I couldn't even bring myself to think about something so simple.
It's okay. Everyone goes into panic mode sometimes. I'm glad that I could help you.
But weren't you in the middle of going on vacation? Are you sure you're going to make it on time for your flight?
Oh, something happened and all my vacation plans were canceled, so I don't really want to go home yet, you know?
Would it be alright if I repay you then?
Huh? You really don't have to worry about that.
I brought these souvenirs for very important people. I was worried about what would happen if I didn't find it, and if I don't repay you somehow, I don't think I can sleep at night.
But you're probably younger than me, so I don't think it's okay to make you pay for me.
It's fine. Hang on a second.
Hello? Ayame? Huh? What? Okay, sure, thing. Yeah, leave it to me. Alright, I'll see you later. Is something wrong? Well... Huh? Ayame!
Dad! Mom!
Nice to meet you both. My name is Makoto Watanabe. Thank you for helping my daughter like that. I'm her father, Sumire Tanaka. And I'm the mama who raised her. I'm Angie. I heard the gist of the story from Ayame. You guys are a lovely family, you know? Wow, you definitely have a great upbringing. That's not... Well, we can stand around here and talk all day or grab something to eat. Lunch sounds lovely. I've always been interested in having lunch at an airport. The call that I received from Ayame was about how a young man helped her out at the airport and is in kind of a pickle, so she wanted us to hear him out. His name was Makoto Watanabe, and from the way he carried himself, you could tell that he was a clever boy with a great upbringing. You had no idea how I felt after I heard from Makoto. There's still people who live like that? I wish I could teach them a lesson. That's putting it too kindly. I'd give them a nice little uppercut.
You two, please. This is a cafe. Don't be so violent.
Thanks for getting mad over my story, but I mean, I can't help it. I just do what I can, but I can't make it work, and then I can't do anything about it. So you're not going to college? Yeah, this whole thing has solidified my decision. Even if I somehow get into MoniRobo, they're not gonna treat me any different. My parents already have a son that meets their expectations, so I'm just gonna leave the house after I graduate high school. There's plenty of jobs to work at, even if you're just a high school graduate. What are you gonna do over this long holiday, though? Honestly, I haven't been thinking about it. I don't think that I'm gonna learn anything right now by studying. Okay, then how about you come and work for our restaurant for a little? Huh? That's a great idea, Sumire. Let's all do that. We're gonna need all the hands on deck for the holidays. But are you sure? I don't even know if this is within the commute range of my house. What are you talking about, kiddo? You're gonna stay with us for the time being. I mean, you're gonna be sleeping in the guest room. Is that okay? Oh, I don't care at all where I'm staying, but I actually feel a little guilty that you guys are doing all this for me. Hey, we like to cherish honor and kindness in this household. If anything, we have to thank you for helping our lovely Ayame. Yeah, exactly. And besides, I think that if you're planning on working after you graduate high school, it'll be a good experience. Thank you. That's how Makoto started working part-time at the Angel's Meal. But you are so darn good at cooking, Makoto. I'm glad to hear that coming from a professional cook. I actually quite enjoy cooking. I wanted to work in the food services in the future. You work quick, too. I think we might have just come across a prodigy. Let me try some. Oh my god! Sumire, you've got to try this! Whoa, it's so good! What the heck? Thank you all so much. Makoto turned out to be some kind of a cooking prodigy. Every single dish that he cooked was just incredibly amazing. His cooking was a huge hit between the regulars, too. It was all over the internet in a heartbeat. The short-term hire Makoto's cooking is amazing. Come and eat while he's still here. We were able to get so many more sales than usual, and Makoto started to look happier and happier as the days went on.
I'll help you, Makoto-san.
Thank you, Ayame. I guess that I could use some help with the dishwashing, huh?
Huh? Oh, okay.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Oh, relax, Pops, relax. He works hard and he's kind and considerate, and on top of that, he helps Ayame out with her homework and studies when he's got breaks. I mean, I'd be more surprised if she didn't fall for him. You are such a smooth criminal, Makoto. But it seems like my daughter has got the right idea of how to find the right guy. We were all having a great time, but the holidays flew by, and we only had 2 days left. Angie, Sumire, Ayame, thank you so much for taking me in and letting me stay here. I'm gonna be home tomorrow morning, I think. We're gonna miss you not being around, Makoto. You should just be a part of our household, right, Sumire? You're a little too fast to be a part of our household. First of all, how about you become a pupil here to learn a thing or two? I like that you're at least not trying to chase him out, Sumire. Great job.
Will you come again?
Of course. I really love the store and all the people that work here, too.
Excuse me? You're really working part-time here, huh?
Yuma?
I saw a picture of something that looked a lot like you, so I was curious. I searched around a bit. Dad and Mom were furious, by the way.
Sorry, are you his brother?
Yes, I'm Yuma Watanabe.
Sorry about that. We're the ones that suggested he work here. I want you to let him go this time around and not blame him for anything, okay?
Oh, it's not that. We don't care who said what. Makoto ignored his studies and decided to go to work, and that's a fact that my parents cannot let go.
What should I do?
Mom is saying that she wants you to quit high school and leave the house.
I kind of expected something like this to happen, but when it really happens, it's shocking. I'm sorry, if only we were more careful with our photos. It's okay, Angie. Don't worry about it, okay? Honestly, I thought that dropping out of high school was an option. What do you mean? When I was working here, I felt like the first time in my life that I was able to really focus on something and excel at it. It was the first time in my life that the days seemed to just fly by. I came to realize that the real thing I wanted to do is this career path. Studying is important, I know, that maybe I have no right to say anything since my parents are feeding me, but it's my life, and I only get one shot. I want to choose the path that I won't regret, so I think I'm gonna drop out of high school and leave the house. Makoto didn't have any fear or doubt in his eyes when he said that. I ran out of the house at 18 and never went back to visit my parents either. Sumire never even graduated high school and started working here a few years ago. But just because you don't have a formal education, if you're a good person through and through, you can do anything you put your mind to. I think that you're gonna have a great future ahead of you, Makoto. So I'm cheering for you, right, Sumire?
Of course, you're my important pupil. I'm gonna have you continue to work hard at our store.
Thank you.
Alright, here, this is the formal letter detailing your release from the high school. Mom has already filled it out. Do you want me to send all your stuff to this store?
Huh? It's okay, I can go home and send it myself.
Nah, Mom's freaking out and losing it. She's screaming that she's not gonna let you into the house again.
I see, I'm sorry. I know that I'm just a headache for you all.
Makoto, I think that you probably look at us and see us as insane education-obsessed freaks. I mean, I was good at studying, so I never really bothered to think about it at all. Looking at you in your photos, you really seem to be having the time of your life. I really thought that this was the way that you were finally gonna find your calling in life. I thought that that was something that I could never have hoped to achieve.
Yuma?
You leave Mom and Dad to me, okay? I've got the rest. Makoto, you handle your life and you do great things. Got it?
Yeah, thanks, Yuma. I was hoping that one day you'd be willing to try some of my cooking, maybe?
Hell yeah, that's a promise.
Makoto took the papers and left the restaurant. I thought that my brother was someone who had no interest in me. Maybe he decided that acting that way was the best thing he could do for you, Makoto. What do you mean? From what I can tell, it sounds like your parents compared you to a lot. Maybe he just felt that if he started getting along with you, then it would add unnecessary pressure to you, and that it would make things worse for you. I don't know the truth, but it sure looked like your brother still loves you. Yeah, I thought so too. I put my hand on Makoto's shoulder and we went and watched his brother walk into the distance. Cry it out all the way. It's okay. 1 month later, welcome.
Makoto-kun, you officially started working here?
Yes, ma'am, looking forward to it. A month later, Makoto dropped out of high school and started working at our store. But he would only be here as preparation. His dream was to have his own store in the future, and that's why he transferred to a remote high school after graduating. He plans to attend a culinary school. He's working at our store and saving up money for that. So I guess he's just gonna be here until he graduates high school. I mean, if he's interested, I wouldn't mind letting him rent a room out.
Angie, I don't know about a girl and a boy around that age living under the same roof.
I know what you're trying to say, and it's okay. Makoto is saying that he's going to rent a room right after he graduates high school.
Right. Who? Well, I don't want to be that annoying parent who just nags. I don't want Ayame to hate me, you know?
The fact that you're just sitting here talking to me about it is good. I mean, what are you gonna do with Ayame when she brings home a boyfriend, huh?
Mom, Dad, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, we're just chatting about romance, dear.
Oh, stop it, Mom, Lowell. Right, Makoto-san. What is it, Makoto-san?
Huh? Oh, it doesn't look like it's nothing. Go ahead and tell us, huh? From the sounds of it, apparently my father passed away in an accident. What did you say? Apparently he'd gotten news of his father's passing. Makoto was standing there, clearly unsure of what to do next. How about you start off by reaching out to your brother and asking what you need to do?
Yeah, right, sure. Okay, I'll try calling him. Can you guys stay here too?
If you're okay with that, absolutely.
Hello? You...
Makoto, get the hell back here.
Mom?
I'm sorry, Makoto. Mom is kinda going bonkers right now.
You need to work and pay for Yuma's tuition.
Mom, calm down!
What's going on, Yuma?
Apparently Dad had a lot of debt.
Huh?
I guess he had a gambling problem. Neither of us knew about it either. We were gonna get insurance and inheritance, but it's all just gonna pay off the debt. It's gonna be pretty tough getting by with just pensions.
But...
Yuma is going to go to Mani University. You finally have found the time and place to be able to pay us back, even with your terrible actions. Get the hell back here and work!
Makoto, you make damn sure to stay the hell away from us. Don't go to the funeral either, you got me?
But what about you?
Luckily, we got savings from me to graduate high school. I think that I might try to start my own business too. I'm kind of interested in app development.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to allow that.
I'm gonna leave the house after I graduate high school. I'm gonna start my own life too, so don't worry about a thing, Makoto. Once I hang up the phone, I want you to make sure you block my number, got it?
Yuma, don't you dare put your brother's act of kindness to waste, Makoto. I'm gonna do my best. I'm so glad that Makoto had a wonderful brother. He probably won't be able to see his brother for a while, but when the time comes and his brother shows up at his store, we gotta put our back into making sure he feels comfortable.